Welcome and hello everyone, this is Lornick96 and I'm going to be your host in this video. Okay, whatever, I'm just trying to change things up with my intro. Now, I'm here to not do a toy review today. I'm actually going to do like this big, like retrospective-ish of probably one of my favorite video game characters, and that is Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. He has been an inspiration for me ever since when I was a little kid because, to tell you the truth, my first game console was a Sega Genesis, which is pretty cool. And the game that I played the most was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's why that's my favorite Sonic game. And I saw the one show, which I'll get to in this part, and I really loved the show, and I loved the games, and it just got me into this big Sonic phase, which I love to this day. I still love them. So yeah, so I'm basically going to show off all my DVDs and media, basically, of Sonic that I have. And then in each part, I'll do like a huge thing about that. So I have 68 here, who I'm not doing a review of, as I just said. I'm going to have him help me hold stuff up. So the show that the first show that I saw was this one, and as everybody knows it because of YouTube poop, that is The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now this is the show that I watched and I still love, even if it is really corny and just, khaki and whatnot, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. And here's the one American show that most people like, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog or Sad AM, which I like too because it has a more interesting plot and stuff, but I'll get to that later. And then I don't have all of the anime Sonic, which is Sonic X, but I just have this DVD, which is Project Shadow, which is probably my favorite little part because I like the character Shadow. And this is the 4Kids version, not the Japanese version, because I didn't really know there was a Japanese version when I was younger, so that's the only one I have. And to show you how more of a buff I am, I have on VHS the anime movie, which came out. And I remember watching it on TV, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then my mom just brought this home one day, and I was surprised that they released it. And they have released it on DVD, but I just haven't picked it up, and I'm fine with the VHS for right now, so anyway, yeah, that's all of it. Now I'll get to what I'm gonna get today, which is The Adventures. And this set right here is not the episodes of the series. This was the second longest series, followed by this one being first. And it had about 72 episodes, I think. And this only has like 23, so this is only like 1/3. Don't want to make the camera fall. But I bought this in this set that include the complete series of Super Mario Bros. 3, which is a pretty good series. And then it's got that. So yeah, pretty nifty set. And it's only like $30, so it wasn't too bad. I don't know how much it is now, but whatever. Alright, so on to, this series. Now this series, as most people know, is just like a very toned down series. This is also the first one, followed by Sad AM. This one had a lot more like childish humor. It was a lot more cheesy, and just the characters weren't, the best, but they held the series together. That was the main plot of the series, because it wasn't an ongoing story through the whole series. It was just I'm just rambling. Every episode was like its plot. So in one episode they'd be doing this, one episode they were doing that. Like one I know off the bat is like one they go to Dr. Robotnik's lair and steal this ray back that he stole. And basically his whole not level, thinking the games, his whole lab and castle and stuff is like a pinball machine, which is kind of weird, which is in Sad AM too, so yeah. And basically I just own this series because it was always I always loved it, and I'll always love it. I still find some of the humor funny today. Some people may think it's really stupid, especially for Sonic, but I still love it. Alright, so I'll just show off the DVD and the coolness of it, so I don't need Godzilla here. So basically you got two little thin DVD cases here. There's the side that you'd put into the box if you had it, and then at the back with all the bonus materials, which is only 2. All pics from the show, all that goodness. And this was released by Shout Factory, which is a company or a group that is known to release old cartoons, that some of them being obscured, some of them not. Like they released the Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda and that stuff. Anyway, here are the cases. This is disc 1 and 2. Basically, it's the same art. Oh no, some of them's changed a little bit, like these pictures have changed, and it gives you a list of episodes. And then you've got your 2 discs, which is pretty nifty. And then there is artwork, because Shout Factory is known for putting a lot of artwork on this stuff, which you'll see more in the Sad AM set. Yeah, so I could take the discs out, but I don't feel like it. So yeah, that's that case, and then you got basically the same exact stuff. There's a little artwork changed on each one, so yeah, the bonus materials on this one. Yeah, this I forgot, this disc falls out a little bit, but it's not terrible. Funny, the one that falls out has Robotnik on it. Ooh. Brings up the most infamous line in YouTube poop, which I won't say, but you should know. If not, go look it up. Unless you're a child, you might not get it. So yeah, that is that. Let me just put this back together. So, overall, this series, I'd more or less recommend it for big-time fans of TV shows of Sonic, because then you might get it more, or people who just like slapstick humor, or just, you know, really cheesy, somewhat childish humor, or if you want to show it to your kids or whatnot, I'd recommend it that way too. It's a very watered-down show, as I was saying, but I totally recommend it for big fans. But if you want a more straight series, like straight-on series with a really interesting plot, go for this one, because this one has a lot better plot, but this one is more characters, and I just love it. So, overall, the whole, this DV set is really nice. I think there's 2 other parts released, which have the rest of the series. I only have this part. But, yeah, so the whole series itself, I'm going to give it, personally for me, a 4 out of 5. It's kind of weird judging as, like, a TV series, but mainly because I just love it. It's my childhood memories. Love the characters, love the story ideas. The comedy is a little iffy, but I still find it funny. Oh, I never even mentioned the characters. Well, these 3 you know, but that's Grounder and that's Scratch, who are like his sidekick. And then there was Coconuts, but he's not on the cover art because I guess he's not that important. But anyway, so yeah, this whole series itself, I would give it a 4 because it's a very nice series, but again, it's not as like plot driven as the others. This is more of a comedic one you're not supposed to take seriously. Alright, so that's that. So yeah, I guess that'll be part 1. And in the next part, we will look at this series, the Sad AM one. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And Godzilla and Sonic say goodbye, along with me. Alright, see you guys later.